Hello and welcome guys. My name is Sachin. So do you want to invest and grow your money? Do you want to know where and how you can invest your money? Then you are at the right place. So in this video, I am going to show you what are the types of asset classes you have where you can invest your money. And I hope you will be with me till end of the video because there will be no nonsense and only knowledge. So let's get started. Yeah, so first let's understand what are the types of asset classes we have in which you can invest your money and eventually grow. So as you can see, we have the cash equivalents, equities, bonds, real estate, commodities, currencies, cryptocurrencies, and collectibles. So now the question is, in which asset class you should invest? Which asset class is very suitable for you? So let's consider if you are young and your risk tolerance is high, then you can invest in certain risky asset classes. Cash equivalents and the bonds are considered as the secure asset classes, whereas the others, which includes equities, which is the stocks and the ETFs, real estate, commodities, currencies, cryptocurrencies, collectibles, so those are considered as the little bit risky asset classes. So it's very simple. In the safe and secure asset classes, the rate at which your money will grow will be less, whereas in the risky asset classes your money will grow at high rates. However, the risk is there to lose the money as well. So what we can do is diversification. Certain percentage of our investment we can allocate to the secure asset classes and certain percentage of our investment we can allocate to the risky asset classes. Now that percentage allocation is known as the asset allocation. In the future videos, I will show you the asset allocation from some of the greatest people from the financial field. For now, let's understand how we can invest in these asset classes. What are the platforms which we have to invest in these asset classes? So cash equivalents are the investment that can be converted into cash very easily. This includes high interest rate saving accounts, GICs, and short-term government bonds, and etc. So if you want to, for example, set up your saving accounts, then you can directly contact your banks and you can set up your saving accounts very quickly. So in 2022 in Canada, the interest rates for the savings accounts are in the range of 1% to 2%, which is very low. However, it's very safe and you can get your cash whenever you want. Then for the bonds, stocks, ETFs, cryptocurrencies, and commodities, you can invest in those asset classes from the trading platforms such as Wealthsimple Trade, and there are some banks also providing the trading accounts, so you can get it done from the banks as well. Then for the real estate, if you have the enough capital, then you can directly invest into the real estate through your realtor. And if you don't have the enough capital, then you can also invest in the real estate through the REITs. Now REIT stands for the Real Estate Investment Trust. So REITs owns commercial real estate and they sell their shares to the small investors like us and the mutual fund companies. So in which also you can invest from the trading platforms, which we will show later in the video. And then we have the collectibles. So for the collectibles, it includes the wines, then vintage coins, vintage cars, and etc. This asset class is particularly considered as a risky investment because you must have the knowledge about the collectibles. If you want to invest in this asset class, you can invest it from the auctions, from the eBay, Kijiji, marketplaces, etc. So without further ado, let's dive into the trading platform from which you can almost invest in most of the asset classes which we talked about. So what you can see on the screen is discover page of the trading platform called Wealthsimple. I personally use Wealthsimple to trade Canadian stocks as there is no commission fees to buy and sell the Canadian stocks. However, for the US listed stocks, there is some fee that you have to consider. Before starting, I would like to let you know guys that this video is just for the educational purposes and please do not consider it as any recommendation. So let's start with the bonds. If you want to invest in the bonds, you can simply type in here bond and you will find the ETFs and stocks related to the bonds. Here you can find the US government bonds indexes ETF, Canadian government bonds index ETFs, municipal bonds, corporate bonds, and etc. What you can do is simply you can select any of the ETF or stock and then you can know more about them in the information section. Then also you can check the statistics of the company including or the bonds including market cap, 52-week high low, the volume and the dividend yield and etc. So for the stocks, it's fairly simple. You can simply type in the company or the stocks in which you want to invest and you can know more about the company as we discussed in the information section as well as the statistics related to the company. And there is one section called news. You can also look for the latest news related to the company or the stock. And there is one interesting section we have here called the category. If you want to invest in the stocks which are in particular category such as banking or the energy or crypto, education, electronics and etc. So you can simply click on any of the category and you can have a look which are the companies or stocks are listed and you can invest in that particular category. Then for the real estate, as we discussed, we can invest in the real estate through REITs or real estate investment trust. So here you can see the number of stocks and ETFs for the REITs and you can get some exposure in the real estate field through investing in these stocks. Just for a fact that there are some real estate investment trusts which are providing a good dividend yield and you can consider investing in those REITs as a passive income source as well. Now to invest in the commodities which includes gold, silver, copper, cotton, wheat and etc. You can buy the physical commodities such as gold or silver or you can invest in the companies which are producing those commodities. You can also invest in the ETFs which are tracking that commodity prices. Now I would recommend that you should Google the companies which are producing that particular commodity in which you want to invest and then you can invest in those companies through the trading platforms. Thank you for watching the video. Please do like, dislike, share, comment and subscribe the channel. See you next time.